Everyone. So this is Fogleb Sunday Live, and today I'm going to talk about Fogleb Project, the company that hopefully I'm going to register this week in the UK, and I would like to talk a little bit more about it before I perform one of my songs. So why did I decide to create this company, Fogleb Project? Well, of course, it's in some sense a framework for my own music making, but it's much more than that. So first of all, I named it after my brother Gleb, who passed away more than 5 years ago, and he was a creative person, and he struggled a lot in this world. He didn't know how to make his voice heard. He uh, played lute, a Renaissance instrument, but he was also interested in electronic music, and he was very talented, but he didn't know how to combine all his knowledge, all his talent. He didn't know how to use it. He didn't have resources needed to make it to be heard, and he also, I think, didn't have enough self-confidence, which hurt him a lot. So I want to create a hub for people like him, for creative people who could benefit from unlimited resources, or at least for from much more resources that they have. I mean, I know myself that I was able to make so much more when I was able to get musical gear, when I was able to get some new plugins, software. I mean, in the past, people used to have to go to studios, to recording studios, which which costed tons of money. And now, of course, it's much easier, but it's not nothing. It's still a lot of resources that you need to spend in order to be able to create things that can be heard around the world. And so that's why I want to create a hub like this for creative people. Why am I not making a not-for-profit? I thought about it honestly, but I'd like to tell you this story that my brother told me. Basically, he hitchhiked a lot around around Europe mostly, and one time he got picked up by a Lithuanian businessman, and who helped him out and gave him some money, and he told him about his life. And my brother was just saying how cool that was, that he was just riding in his car, and he was kind of free, and he could help people like my brother easily, and he enjoyed his life. And I know that my brother, he really wanted to just have a normal life, but he wanted to do what and he just didn't know how to combine those things. He just wanted to have a normal life, and I think it would be staying true to him, uh, as well as to myself, and pay a tribute to him, to be able to create this company that would actually be profitable, and also help out people like him. And I think that's why I decided to actually have a private for-profit company. And why do I think it can be successful? Well, I think, well, it's quite a known fact that everything is becoming automated now. And when I was graduating from college, from arts college, got this book as a gift by Daniel H. Pink, who talked about how the right-brainers, the creative people, will be like the makers of the 21st century, right? That more and more people need creative thinkers, and more and more, more and more, there are more and more jobs in creative fields. And if you can see, there are so many designers, there are so many musicians compared to what it was before, because frankly, I mean, because people want to do creative things and they want to be creative, and there is enough place for creative people in the world with all the automation taking place. But because because there will be more and more people, it's also going to be harder for people to succeed without putting in any resources, right? So I think, well, this company is going to be like a community for creative people, and I have this idea that it can grow around 500 times, right? So you think maybe it's crazy, but I mean, right now it's just me, and my girlfriend is helping out me a little bit, and let's say in 10 years, there can be many designers who work on various different things, like album covers, like so many things, website designs, um, ad designs, so many things. Then there could be movie makers who work on music videos. There could be light technicians. There could be stage designers. There are so many professions that could be part. So many professionals that could be part of this company. And one more thing that I'm thinking about is also creating live houses. So my brother, when I used to visit him in Krakow, Poland, he always would take me to live houses, because it's such a great place for community, for communication, for spending time, for um, just getting together. And so we could Fogleb Project can create some live houses, not even one, but more. There could be one in Belarus. Hopefully, if the situation in Belarus changes, there could be live houses in Europe. And once the pandemic is over, the economy will kind of have to make up for all these losses, and I think there was going to be a really big economic boom, and people will really want to spend more on creative work, on music, on outing, and many other things. So I think the company definitely could grow 500 times. And if you think, if you invested even $1 in 10 years, it could be $500. But if you invested $100, that's going to be $50,000, right? So, I mean, of course, it sounds crazy, but it's definitely a something that is not impossible, and I'm going to do my best to make this happen. and of course, any investment is a risk, but it's if it works, it always pays off. So I think it's pretty cool, and I'm excited about it, and I hope you are too. So if you are interested in investment, you can visit my website, the investment page, fogleb.com/invest, and it's really easy. You just go scroll down and purchase shares. You pick the number of shares you want to purchase and just purchase them, and then when I register the company, I'll add you as a shareholder. So you're going to be an official shareholder of the company. It's a private company, it's not a public company like some public companies that we know. So it's not like you can trade those shares, but you are an official shareholder of the company. So that's it, and now I will move on to my performance. I'm going to play "I'm Falling into the Sky" in brackets, which is a song from my upcoming album, which is going to be released in April, I think. The dates are not decided yet, but that's what I'm planning. Some of you might have heard this song, but I've made some changes and I think it sounds pretty cool. I hope you enjoy it. So I'm gonna go right into that, and after that I'll just say a few more words, and that's it. All right, thank you. So I'm going to start now. right? So that was it. That was I'm Falling Into the Sky from my upcoming album. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like what I do, if you enjoy it, you can follow me. You can subscribe to my channel on YouTube, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all this good stuff. And I do Fogleb Sunday live every Sunday, except next week. I think uh, I have to do something, so I'm not gonna do it. So I can see you the next Sunday after that in 2 weeks, and we'll see what I'll be doing next time. And again, if you would like to join Fogleb Project, would like to invest in it, you can go to fogleb.com/invest. And that's it. Stay tuned and see ya. Bye bye.